The World Health Organization recently named the different coronavirus variants after the Greek alphabet.
One strain U.S. health officials have on their radar right now is the Delta variant. The Fox Medical Team's Beth Galvin explains why.
As vaccinations increase, the rate of new cases is steadily dropping. But U.S. health officials are concerned about a new variant of the virus that could leave people who are partially vaccinated or unvaccinated vulnerable.
With nearly 64% of American adults now at least partially vaccinated, having received at least one dose of a COVID-19 vaccine, CDC Director Dr. Rochelle Walensky says new infections are down 94% from where they were in the January peak.
It gives me so much hope to report these declines in cases, hospitalizations, and deaths. It is in part a result of our ongoing efforts to vaccinate so many Americans.
But Georgia and other southern states are lagging behind the U.S. in vaccinating. As of Tuesday, the CDC says 51% of Americans had received one dose of the vaccine and 42% were now fully vaccinated. In Georgia, only 41% of residents had received one dose and just over a third, or 34%, were fully vaccinated. Dr. Anthony Fauci acknowledged the U.S. could fall short of its goal of getting 70% of American adults partially vaccinated by early next month.
We have always held that July 4th is not the end of it. We want to reach 70% of the adult population by the 4th of July. I believe we can. I hope we will. And if we don't, we're going to continue to keep pushing.
One concern, Dr. Fauci says, is unvaccinated or partially vaccinated Americans may be vulnerable to a new, more contagious and likely more severe variant of the virus known as the Delta variant, or B.1.617 strain. This variant that has rocked India hard has now been detected in 60 countries, including the U.S., where Dr. Fauci says it makes up more than 6% of sequenced COVID-19 cases.
If you don't get vaccinated, you are at risk. If you get vaccinated, you dramatically diminish the risk of getting infected and almost eliminate the risk of serious disease.
And the discussion is still ongoing about whether Americans will need a booster shot for COVID-19. If that happens, Dr. Fauci says getting a third shot of the original vaccine should be enough to cover us against the variants. For your Fox Medical Team, I'm Beth Galvin.